Hello, we are Team Echo. I'm Lin Zhang.
I'm Nina.
I'm Mingyu.
So today we are going to present the business case, the SFO airport survey from 2015 and 2016. So this is the agenda for today. So we are going to present the context, need, KPI, and gap, vision, outcome, technical analysis, and then we are going to provide some suggestions for our project. So firstly, I'm going to introduce a brief background of the San Francisco International Airport. The San Francisco International Airport is a transparent organization dedicated to serving the local community as well as the millions of travelers who pass through San Francisco each year. We have two goals. The first one is we want to help the airport to be ranked number one by passengers as an international gateway airport. The second one is we want to be the airport choice for premium passengers. Our KPI here is the consumer satisfaction rating towards each category. The consumer satisfaction survey selected by ACI should be split, fit, and integrate into each different response per department. The gap here is existing not only in whether the continuous improvement changes would lead higher KPIs, but also in their competitor performance. Moreover, there's a blank area needed to be filled in about the specific consumer reviews from premium passengers and what facilities SFO offer to these premium passengers. Our vision is that we will use descriptive statistics to gather the basic information on consumer ratings on the types of facility and service. Besides, we will also use factor analysis to ascertain the relationship between the variables that drive most to the overall score. Our results will apply each department's KPIs to direct into consumer expectations and give recommendations to the decision-making of improvement change in the future. Here I'm going to talk about the technical analysis. We designed 3 frame questions. The first one is, what are the categories of the top rating and the least rating of SFO facilities or services? The second one is, in order to optimize the most important improvement, what's the weight of each performances consumers care about? The final question is, what factors do premium passengers care most? How could we maintain the premium passengers? So I'm going to talk about the survey ratings which is related to our first frame questions. In order to find the categories of the top ratings and the least rating of SFO facilities or services, we calculated the variable mean after doing data filter. As shown in the analysis, in 2015, top 2 consumer satisfaction rates are long-term parking and rental. In 2016, the top 2 consumer satisfaction ratings are walkways and screens. In these 2 years, the 2 of the most disappointing ratings are food and store. Furthermore, we did the predictive modeling in the partition to give the most driving components. As shown in these 2 charts, rental, walkways, and roads are the most driving variables for the survey. In addition, we also analyzed subjective responses about ratings. The most complaints are about high food price, limited food type, and limited store choices.
To answer the second frame question, we did the analysis about the survey variables based on the ACI ratings. In order to cope with this question, we found out the highest average ratings from ACI, which are the cleanliness of the airport, wayfinding, and the courtesy of airport staff. From the survey, we carefully select a few subjective responses, which can be done further improvements in the future. The cleanliness of the airport. From the chart in the middle, we found that the 2 variables that affect the cleanliness of the airport most in 2015 would be the cleanliness of the restroom and the cleanliness of the boarding area. We will come up with some ideas to keep improving the cleanliness of these 2 areas. Courtesy of the airport staff. Based on the subjective questions, there are few aspects of the customer complaints towards staff. Most of them are about assistance and information service. At the same time, some staff even don't know the basic information of SFO and give customers wrong information. For the wayfinding rating, the mean of the rating for science is 4.06. It's not a bad rating, but we can still do better. And compared to 2016, there's not a big difference. The premium passengers. We define our premium passengers as the people who have flown 130 miles per year. We intend to analyze which factor is the most important factor to influence the overall rating. Therefore, we can define which factor is the most considerable factor for premium passengers. We applied the decision tree method and correlation analysis to understand this better. In our analysis, we can find that information on screens monitors, airport parking facilities, and escalator are the top three factors to influence their considerations. In this case, it's better for the SFO to make improvement for premium passengers in terms of the three factors. Comparing with survey 2015 and 2016, we found that the top three factors have changed from information on screens, airport parking facilities, and elevators to air train, retail shops, and concessions, elevators, walkways. Therefore, we think that it's essential for SFO to make any change to these facilities.
Depending on our research, we come up with a few recommendations for SFO. The first one, we will focus on the stores and restaurants. The stores and restaurants were not only ranked twice as the least satisfaction for consumers in both 2015 and 2016, but also 187 responses in 2016 argues that there was a lack of places and types of eat and drink. Therefore, we firstly increase 20% number of restaurants in every terminal. Besides, we intend to increase the price range of different restaurants to deal with the claims of the high price. We also design new customer relationship management loyalty membership card to consumers who can enjoy a 20% discount off for each purchase inside terminals in weekdays. Furthermore, we also join in environmentally friendly initiatives. We will reduce plastic packaging for food and introduce more compostable packaging when consumers are shopping in our stores and restaurants. Second part, we will be focusing on the cleanliness of the restrooms and boarding area. Since in 2015, the variables that affect the ratings of the cleanliness most are the cleanliness of boarding area and restrooms. We want to create a more rigorous cleanliness standard. In-country supervision every half an hour would be a good choice. Worksheet and checklist for the cleaners can better increase the awareness of responsibility for cleaners. The biggest change would be the call to action service. If there is anything that is not cleaned, both the airport staff and customers can contact the cleaning service department. The last part, we want to focus on premium passengers. In order to provide exclusive service for SFO, business class, and first class passengers, we are trying to make effort on flexibility and ease of operation, such as creating more screen boards for checking flight status and more reception desks for serving consumer requests. Then, providing customization experience for premium customers are also on board. We are considering providing the free personal guide for premium passengers if it's needed. What's more, build a wine club to allow first class and business class passengers to store their wine in VIP lounge. Besides that, they would have special wine collections for premium passengers. And that's all. Thank you.